This is the moment we have all been waiting for. For years, we have watched Samsung dominate the foldable market while Apple sat on the sidelines. We heard the jokes. We saw the memes. Everyone said Apple was too scared to innovate. Everyone said they were falling behind. But it turns out Apple wasn't sleeping. They were waiting. They were watching. And now they are ready to strike. The iPhone Fold is finally coming. And if the latest leaks are true, it isn't just going to compete with Samsung. It is going to absolutely crush them. We're talking about a device that could change everything we know about smartphones. This is not just another phone update. This is the biggest shift in the mobile industry since the original iPhone. And the craziest part? Samsung might actually be the one scrambling to copy Apple this time. Buckle up, because everything is about to change. Let's get right into the timeline, because the release schedule is looking very interesting. The iPhone Fold isn't out yet, but the leaks are flooding in, and they paint a very clear picture. Apple is widely expected to introduce its very first foldable iPhone next year. This is going to be part of the massive iPhone 18 series launch. Now, usually Apple drops a whole lineup at once, but they're doing things differently this time. Rumors indicate that we will only see the iPhone 18 Pro, the iPhone 18 Pro Max, and the star of the show, the iPhone Fold, unveiled next September. They are saving the standard iPhone 18 for later, likely appearing in spring 2027. This strategy screams premium. They want all eyes on the Fold and the Pro models. They want to establish this device as the ultimate luxury item before confusing the market with cheaper options. This is a power move. It tells us that Apple is confident. They know this device is going to be expensive, and they know people are going to line up to buy it anyway. But let's talk about the design, because this is where the war with Samsung really heats up. For years, Samsung has stuck to a very specific look for their Z Fold line. It's tall, it's narrow, and frankly, it can be a bit awkward to use when it's closed. It looks like a remote control. Apple has looked at that design and said, no thanks. Reports suggest that Apple won't mimic the design Samsung has been utilizing for the Z Fold line since their first model. Instead, the iPhone Fold will be a book-type foldable, just like Samsung's flagship, but it will sport a completely different aspect ratio. Imagine a passport. Now, imagine opening that passport. That is the vibe Apple is going for. The foldable iPhone should be bigger and shorter than the Samsung Z Fold 7. It's going to be squarer. Why does this matter? It matters because of the tablet experience. The biggest benefit of utilizing such a design concerns how you use the device when it is open. The foldable iPhone will look more like an iPad mini rather than a weird, tall rectangle. When you fold it shut, the iPhone Fold might be easier to use with one hand because it won't be so toweringly tall. It will feel wider, more natural, like a normal phone that just happens to be a bit thicker. Apple wouldn't be the first foldable phone company to fight Samsung with this kind of design, assuming the rumors are correct. We have seen this before. For example, Oppo did it a few years ago with the Oppo Find-In. People love that form factor. It felt great in the hand. Even Huawei earlier this year introduced the Pura X, which might very likely turn out to include a design comparable to what Apple is cooking up. But when Apple does it, it validates the whole concept. Now, here's the twist that proves Samsung is nervous. Samsung looks to be paying very close attention. In fact, they might be panicking. According to recent reports, Samsung presented a new design in a recent poll that hints the phone company is working on something comparable to Apple's Foldable. That is right. The king of foldables is asking its users if they should switch to an Apple-style design before the iPhone Fold even launches. Note that Samsung is already building a mystery new foldable for 2026. The business may be preparing a specific fan edition version of the Z Fold 8 for next summer just to beat the iPhone Fold to the punch. It's unclear whether the foldable design Samsung displayed in that survey is this secret product, but the description matches perfectly. That device is bigger and shorter than the current Z Fold. Handsets. It is squarer in shape when folded and becomes a tablet similar to the iPad when unfurled. If this actually is a new phone, Samsung may be aiming to get ahead of Apple's shadow. Let's remember a few major happenings this year that set the stage for this showdown. First, Samsung recently introduced the Z Trifold Foldable. This was a flex. It appears like the Z Fold 7 when folded, but unfolds into a genuine 10-inch tablet. It has unique software experiences designed for a huge screen. Why did they do this? Because they needed to show they could still innovate. But an iPhone Fold design, converting into an iPad mini-like device, would allow Apple to take advantage of tablet-specific experiences that are already included in iPad OS 26. Apple has the software advantage here. Their tablet apps are incredible. Samsung has great hardware, but Android on tablets is still catching up. Apple could just take their iPad ecosystem, fold it in half, and put it in your pocket. That is a terrifying prospect for Samsung. Second, Samsung has already tried preempting Apple this year, and it didn't go well. The business debuted the ultra-thin Galaxy S25 Edge in May. This was months before Apple unveiled the iPhone Air. Samsung wanted to ensure it could compete against the ultra-thin trend. But Samsung's gamble seemingly didn't pay off. They rushed it. Samsung apparently decided to drop the S26 Edge following weak sales of the initial edition. This shows that being first isn't always best. Apple is happy to be second if it means being better. Third, Samsung is reported to have reduced the Galaxy S26 to ensure it can meet the same $799 price tag as the basic iPhone 17. They are fighting a price war on the low end while fighting a feature war on the high end. And finally, here is the irony of it all. Samsung Display is apparently the only supplier of foldable iPhone displays. This provides Samsung some insight about Apple's display design intentions. They are building the screens for the device that is coming to kill their sales. It is going to be an exciting battle of the foldables in 2026. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty. How big is this thing? What type of cameras will it use? Does it have Face ID? A new leak has wrecked all the surprises. And for Apple devotees who have waited years for such a phone, this is cause for celebration. Some crucial specs, leaked before in prior reports, have been reconfirmed to be accurate. But there's an intriguing new prospect that has been teased. Apple might have actually fulfilled its aim for the perfect foldable phone. While the foldable iPhone will not be as large as the massive Z Fold 7, it will be approximately the same size as last year's Z Fold 6. To refresh your recollection, the main display on the Fold 6 was 7.6 inches across. The core display of the foldable iPhone would reportedly measure in at roughly 7.58 inches. That is a massive canvas for your apps, games, and movies. The external display will be around 5.25 inches. Now, that external screen sounds small, but remember the aspect ratio. It is wider. It is not a skinny strip of glass. It is a usable, comfortable screen. Apple is also likely planning to make its phone a lot broader than Samsung's current foldables. This is a design decision that Samsung has also supposedly expressed an interest in recently. When unfolded, the foldable iPhone will supposedly look a lot bigger horizontally than most ordinary foldable phones on the market today. It creates a landscape view by default. This is huge for productivity. However, reports also suggest that Chinese phone producers would beat both Apple and Samsung to market with such a large foldable phone. The competition is fierce, but Apple has the brand loyalty. Let's talk cameras, because this is where Apple is making a massive leap. Though numerous prior versions of foldables used an under-display camera on the primary display, the Z Fold 7 did away with it. They went back to a punch-hole camera. Why? Because the quality wasn't there. The under-display cameras were blurry and noticeable. But Apple? Apple doesn't do blurry. Apple is reportedly not doing a punch-hole. The foldable iPhone will include an under-display camera on its primary screen. And this isn't just old tech. This is next-generation stuff. The iPhone 18 series will initiate Apple's practice of placing everything below the display. The foldable iPhone is leading this charge. The rumors say the iPhone 18 will reportedly place the Face ID sensors under the display. The iPhone 20 Pro will eventually put the camera there too. But the foldable seems to be getting the premium treatment early. They want that main screen to be pristine. No odors, no notches, just pure pixels. It seems that there are no plans for an iPhone 19 to do the same for the camera immediately, so the Fold might be the exclusive device with this all-screen look for a while. Though the main display of the foldable iPhone won't have a punch-hole design, the external display will, according to the claim. That is a fair trade-off. You use the outside screen for quick selfies and the inside screen for total immersion. Additionally, the main camera configuration is believed to have two 48-megapixel sensors. That is incredible detail for a foldable. Usually, foldable phones have worse cameras than standard flagships because of space constraints. Apple seems to have solved that problem. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room, the crease. That ugly line down the middle of every foldable phone. As has been noted many times in dozens of sources, the entire reason that Apple took this long to enter the foldable smartphone market is because it wanted to produce a perfect phone. The business was enamored with the idea of producing a folding iPhone that had no wrinkle at all across its main display. They patented crazy hinge mechanisms. They tested exotic materials. They wanted magic. But physics is a tough opponent. Many recent sources have revealed that the firm could have to settle for a very tiny wrinkle instead. You can't cheat physics entirely. However, this current article and recent leaks corroborate that allegation by gently declining to identify a crease, but yet noting that the hinge mechanism is quite sophisticated. According to several reports, the foldable iPhone would launch with the most advanced hinge on the market. It might use a complex system of gears and plates to pull the screen tight when it opens, minimizing that dip in the middle. While that does not mean that there will be no crease at all, it will be miles ahead of the competition. Seeing how the Z Fold 7 crease is essentially undetectable during normal use, anything better than that is practically a crease-free display anyhow. Apple is aiming for invisible to the touch. If they pull that off, Samsung is in deep trouble. This device represents a shift in strategy. Apple is acknowledging that the slab phone has peaked. We can only make rectangles so fast and so sharp. The future is flexible. By waiting this long, Apple has allowed Samsung and others to be the beta testers. Samsung dealt with the screens breaking. Samsung dealt with the dust getting in the hinges. Samsung dealt with the app compatibility issues. Apple watched, learned, and engineered solutions to those problems before shipping a single unit. It is the classic Apple playbook. They're never first, but they're almost always the ones who get it right. The pricing will be the final piece of the puzzle. While not explicitly detailed in every leak, we can guess this won't be cheap. But with the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max launching alongside it, the Fold will sit at the very top of the hierarchy. It will be the ultimate status symbol. It combines the utility of an iPad with the portability of an iPhone. For the professional user, the creator, or just the tech enthusiast, this is the dream device. In my opinion, this product is going to sell out instantly. Is it going to be perfect? Maybe not. First-generation Apple products often have quirks, but it will be polished. It will have an ecosystem ready for it, and it will force Samsung to stop iterating and start innovating again. The competition is good for us. It means better phones, better screens, and cooler tech. The iPhone Fold isn't just a phone. It's a declaration of war on the stagnating smartphone market. And frankly, I think Apple is going to win this round. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of the iPhone, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on the iPhone Fold or any other tech news. Share this video with your friend who is still claiming Apple will never make a foldable. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.